তো হ্যালো ফ্রেন্ডস, ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু মাই চ্যানেল। আজকের ভিডিওতে ওয়াধওয়ানি অপরচুনিটির উইক 6 যেটা রয়েছে ডিজিটাল লিটারেসি ওয়ার্কপ্লেস, তার আন্ডারে রয়েছে ইউজিং ইন্টারনেট ফর এভরিডেস অ্যাক্টিভিটিস। তার অ্যান্সার আজকে তোমাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব। চলো ভিডিওটি স্টার্ট করা যাক।
Welcome to the lesson Using Internet for Everyday Activities. In this lesson, you will identify the use of Internet for everyday activities. Sunny's family is facing a lot of stress today. Sunny is very tensed as it is the last day to pay the college fees. He had planned to go with his father and pay the fees. However, his grandmother is ill and hence his parents are required at home. He has decided to go with his friend and is keeping a watch for his friend.
Sonny, can you please go and get the doctor?
No, father, I can't. I am waiting for Jay so that I can go with him to college to pay the fees.
Sunny is worried that he can't go to the college alone, and if the fees is not paid, he will lose his academic year. Sunny's father is also worried. He has to attend an important meeting to attend in the office. Scheduled in the late afternoon, he had worked hard on the presentation for the meeting during the night. The presentation is very essential for the meeting. Sunny's father decides to go and fetch the doctor for his mother. However, he will be unable to attend the meeting. He now does not know how he can share the presentation he has as it's critical for the meeting. Sunny's mother is also worried as she is busy looking after her mother-in-law and does not have time to go out and get the groceries. She also needs some fresh vegetables to cook soup for her mother-in-law. They all are worried. Sunny is impatient to go to the college. His parents are also worried and feeling helpless had they simply been familiar with using the internet for their everyday activities. Let's have a look at how exactly they could have made things better for themselves. Sunny could have visited the college's website and paid the fees online, or he could have directly transferred the money to the college's bank account. Sunny's father could have shared the files online with the office. Also, he could have attended the meeting through video conference. Sunny's mother could have ordered groceries from an online store. Just as Sunny's family, we too often get hassled with our day-to-day activities. However, things can be made easier when we start using the internet. Let's have a look as to where all we can make use of the internet to make our life simpler. Today, the internet is the most powerful tool in the world. It offers us a variety of services and resources at just a click of a button. To begin with, let's look at education. There are multiple online, paid and free courses available. We can get certified and learn any skill simply sitting in our homes. We can also use the internet to seek out a job and apply for it online. The internet helps us find the best job on an online job portal by allowing us to use specific job search filters such as location, salary, experience, and so on. With the use of the internet, we can even access various governmental websites and familiarize ourselves with the latest governmental schemes. We can then apply for appropriate governmental schemes such as entrepreneurial loans, student scholarships, and so on. Internet has made our life easier by enabling us to complete many routine, mundane activities at the click of a button. We can now pay our utility bills online, book train, bus, and flight tickets online, reserve movie show seats online, and even order food online. With the ease of doing transactions online, we are increasingly using the internet to shop online. You can log on to e-commerce websites such as Amazon and Flipkart and buy apparels, shoes, utensils, books, furniture, and much more. Banking activities are made easy with the use of internet. Within seconds, we can now send and receive money through online funds transfer that are completed almost instantaneously. Additionally, there are many payment apps such as Google Pay, Phone Pay, M-Pesa, and Airtel Money, and so on, that enable us to perform commercial transactions with digital money. This reduces our dependency on hard cash. Most often, we also benefit from the many rewards and discounts that come with our e-transactions. People do feel nervous about online transactions. They choose to stay away from performing online banking transactions. Many people consider online banking to be unsafe and prefer to stand in long queues in the bank. However, recent advancements in data security technology have made online banking the most secured way of sending and receiving money. Let us understand the security layers the transactions undergo to ensure safe and secured transactions. Online transactions involve a registration process that involves filling out your personal details, mobile number, and email ID using a username and a password. While performing an online transaction, we generally have to go through the multiple layers of security, such as entering the transaction password and one-time password (OTP). Just like a credit card CVV, a unique OTP that is received on the registered mobile number and email ID authenticates that the authorized person is indeed doing the transaction. Only then does the transaction happens. It is therefore important that when you do an online transaction, you never share the OTP or your email ID with anyone. Sunny and his family have now adopted the digital way. They can now spend more time with each other. Let's look at a typical day at Sunny's home. Sunny had participated in an online competition and has won a certificate. He shares the news on his Facebook page and immediately receives congratulation messages. Sunny's father works from home whenever his presence is required at home. He also gives virtual presentations to his overseas business partners. Sunny's mother and grandmother use the internet to learn new cooking recipes. Today, they have tried out a new baking recipe from the internet. Sunny and his father like the cake very much. Sunny's father remembers that his wife's birthday is approaching and so decides to gift her a new oven. Sunny's family even video chat with their relatives who stay abroad. We can notice when Sunny's family did not use the internet, the situation was different. But now they all are happy as they are able to do everything much faster and easier than before. To conclude, we can say that internet makes our lives comfortable and productive. Internet offers us a wide range of services. With the use of the internet, we can avail education in any corner of the world. Searching for a job and applying for it is done at a fingertip. The access to governmental websites makes us aware of the governmental schemes. In addition to this, we can pay utility bills, book travel tickets, order food, and so on. Online shopping is an added feature. We can buy apparels, shoes, utensils, books, furniture, and much more online. We do not have to stand in long queues in banks. The bank accounts can be operated online and transfer of funds is only a matter of few seconds. Internet is definitely a must for everyday activities.
Let us learn about the use of the internet in everyday activities. Click the Start button to proceed. We can easily use the internet for performing routine activities, such as paying bills, going to a shop, buying things and transferring money to a friend, and so on. In addition, we also save a lot of our time and effort when we do these activities through the internet. Let us understand this better with the help of a real-life situation. Jay has been selected into the best engineering college and has won a scholarship. He has to join the college in 2 days. He is getting ready to relocate to the new city. Jay has to buy his ticket and pack his belongings. The ticketing counter is far away from his home and also has a long queue. He cannot spend so much time buying his ticket. What can Jay do? Choose the appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Booking travel ticket online will be a wise decision. He or his father won't have to go anywhere and he can avail the ticket within minutes. Jay is requested by the college administration to provide his bank account details so that his scholarship money can be credited. What should Jay do? Choose the appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Once Jay has an internet banking account, he can easily perform other banking operations such as checking his bank account balance, transferring funds, requesting for a PIN change and so on. When Jay reaches the hostel, he finds that he needs a mattress. Since his college is located a little away from the city, he is unable to go to a shop to buy the mattress. What do you suggest Jay should do now? Choose the appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Jay could visit any e-commerce website and order a mattress for him. This will save his time and efforts of going and buying it from the market. Jay and a couple of friends have temporarily relocated to the city to complete an internship program. He and his friends are sharing an apartment next to the office. They have divided the tasks of the stay also among themselves. Jay has the task to pay the electricity bill. Jay cannot take time off during office hours and go and pay the bill. What do you suggest Jay should do now? Choose the appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Jay can use the app or website of the electricity board and pay the bill online. Great. Now you have a key to the world. And you are smart enough to use the internet to finish the tasks, say like paying utility bills, perform online transactions and so on. And the good thing is, you can save a lot of time and use it for your studies and on your job. Excellent. You have done really well. Select a game mode to understand the benefits of using internet. Maya lives in a semi-urban area. Neil, her son, who stays in a city, visits her. He enjoys the apple jam made by his mother and suggests her to bottle her jams and sell them. Let's hear their conversation.
Yummy. The jam is very tasty.
It's homemade.
Don't tell me that.
Yes, son. I made it myself.
Mother, I think you should bottle the jam up and I can request my boss to sell out these in his shop.
That's a great idea. But
what?
this will involve a lot of investment. We start the venture. The initial investment involves large utensils and a machine to make pulp. And you know, Neil, we do not have so much amount.
What can Neil suggest to Maya to procure the money for investment? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's correct. Neil must suggest her to go for a government loan scheme. She can avail this loan at a very low interest rate and can also attract subsidies if she complies to the bank's terms and conditions. Neil suggests that Maya should apply for a government loan scheme, which is available to boost women who want to set up a cottage industry. Through such schemes, she can avail loan and buy required machinery and develop infrastructure required for the setup. In addition, such loans are offered at a very low interest rates with subsidy benefits. How can Neil help Maya find the most suitable government scheme? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's correct. Visiting the government websites will help. They will provide a list of available loan schemes offered to the women who live in semi-urban areas and decide on for the most suitable loan scheme. Neil's extensive search conducted on the internet helped Maya find a suitable scheme. They downloaded the application form and the guidelines and the checklist for the documents that are required to be submitted along with the application. Which of the following would Maya need to furnish in support of her application? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's correct. This is perfect. Maya must submit the following documents: proof of identity, proof of address, a detailed project report, containing details of the machinery to be purchased, projected production and sales, projected profit and loss and balance sheets, and other financial details. Creating a project report is entirely a new thing for them. What do you suggest Maya and Neil should do? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's correct. This is a good option. One can find many sample reports online, and there are many videos available on YouTube, which can guide Neil and Maya to. They have finished the project report and now register on the website to fill in the application form. While filling in the application form, there have been occasions when the internet failed. Maya is worried that this may impact their application submission. How can Neil reassure her? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's correct. This is a good option. In case of any technical difficulties that arises, there are. Finally, Maya is successful in establishing a successful startup. She has expanded her business and also produces variety of jams. Through her startup, she has given employment to many people. Excellent. You have enough knowledge about searching for and applying for governmental entrepreneurial loans online. Select a game mode to understand the benefits of using internet. Select the Ray is traveling abroad for a business trip. He wants to ensure that his absence at home does not impact any of his utility services. Ray discusses his concerns with Chris, his colleague at work who often travels abroad. Let's hear their conversation.
Hey, Chris.
Hey Ray, good morning. Why are you upset, man? Going to USA? Enjoy the trip.
That is why I am stressed.
What's the matter?
I am out for 6 months. I am concerned about my utility bills. I do not want any disruption of my services on my return.
How should Ray tackle paying his utility bills? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. After returning from the business trip, Ray is very busy completing all the tasks and presentations as he is going on a vacation next week with his parents. He also has to book tickets, which seems utterly impossible as he is running short of time. Additionally, Ray does not have any experience of ticketing. Whenever he goes on a business trip, the office administration department takes care of his ticketing needs. Thinking this being his personal trip, he refrains from asking the administration department for help. However, booking seats for the travel, with elderly parents accompanying him, is a must, otherwise, he will not get the tickets at the 11th hour. What should Ray do to purchase the tickets? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Post-vacation, when Ray resumed office, he found his manager very angry with him. Ray had missed sharing a critical report and no one in the office knew the password to Ray's computer. Ray explains that his mobile phone charger was damaged and that was why he was not reachable. How could Ray have avoided this situation? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Ray had taken many photographs of his relatives and friends and all the good times he had during his vacation. His relatives and friends requested him to share the photographs with them. But Ray is unsure of the best way to share the photographs.
How should I share the photographs?
How should Ray share his photographs? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Excellent. You have done really well. In this section, you will explore more about using internet for everyday activities. Click the Start button to begin. Click each resource link to discover more.